Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice and today we're watching Sakamoto Days episode 5. In the last episode, we continued with the Sugar Park arc and we had more assassins going after Mr. Sakamoto. We had the hard-boiled egg guy and his partner, and they both seemed pretty competent, to be honest. They chose a great spot in the park to basically throw a bunch of newbie assassins at this family and see from the cameras what they're capable of. And then once they knew, they were easily able to separate the family, so Hardboiled could take on Mr. Sakamoto, and his partner could take on the family. Very effective plan, and honestly, I did not expect Hardboiled to be able to stand a chance against Mr. Sakamoto, but I was completely wrong. The guy's strong. And then at the end of the fight, when he basically bodied Mr. Sakamoto got up, and from the dust, he was back to being young again. He was his old self. How? How did that happen? Right now, my current theory is that it's just because of the feeling that Hardboiled got at one point about like being stabbed a bunch of times. So I think like Mr. Sakamoto's presence from the old days is back and he's just feeling that. And that's why when he turned around to look at him, he looked young because in his mind, the old Sakamoto was back. Or should I say the young one? The young Sakamoto was back. But I'm not quite sure if that's true. Like, I'm leaning towards it, but it could also be that somehow Mr. Sakamoto has returned to being muscular. But I'm very curious to find out in this episode what exactly is going on, and I'm very curious to find out how Mr. Sakamoto defeats his old friend. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, she wants to fight Lou because she sees something in her. She sees potential. Or she wants to have some fun. Oh, her braid! That could be a good weapon. Because it's long enough, you can use it as like a chain or a rope or something. Ooh. Laughing? No, she's just cycling through all the emotions here. She's a great fighter, even when drunk. Yeah, she's excited by it, because I don't think she's fought many people who can land a hit on her. She's so cute. Yeah, she's mad now. Tap. Wait, you don't just snap out of being drunk like that. How? Oh, now she's mad. She loves it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm glad we're back to this.
ここからは本気で行かせてもらう。どんなトリックか知らねえが、多少痩せたところで何が変わるってんだ。やるなら急いだ方がいいぜ。お前の家族も今頃ピンチだろうからよ。心配ない。今の俺には信頼的な。
So he's really like this now.
だからなんだ。早っ。
Through the Sakamoto! I love that song at the back. He has his own theme song and I love it. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the real one. I can't get over the fact that he looks like he used to. Is he gonna revert back to his fat self after this? Or is he just gonna look like this?
俺も昔は人を傷つけるために力を使っていた。だが今は大切な人を守るために使うと決めたんだ。それが 今の俺の強さだ。
Okay, his name is Boiled, not Hard Boiled. It's confusing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, those poor people. Oh, they're just sitting there now?
Sakamoto, やっぱりおめえは最高にハードボイルド
What
だ
does
ぜ。
that mean? Oh. Well, he didn't die. We know that because Mr. Sakamoto doesn't kill.
ねえ、シンク、お化け屋敷にいたはずなんだけど、どうしちゃったのかしら。
みんな疲れちゃったんじゃないですか。結構刺激強かったし。
Oh, he does his
ずい
best,
ぶん
but
汚れ
he's
ちゃってるけど。
a bad leader.
いや、ゾンビが結構手強くて。
太郎さんは？
さあ、ちょっと探してきます。
Anything to get out of there. Is he gonna see him?
はい、足元気をつけて降りてください。
Yeah, that's crazy.
大丈夫ですか？どうされました？
お嬢ちゃんよ。
はい。
男に怪我の理由を聞くのは野暮ってもんだぜ。
あ、いや、普通に弁償してください。
Ah.
乾杯だぜ坂本。俺はお前から手を引く。だがこれからさらに
He's gone.
肉まん5つですね。
聞いちゃいねってか。
Wait, is he gonna eat these 5 pork buns and then turn back into his heavy self? Like,
食いかけとは恐れ入ったぜ。あとは家族の分。
okay.
しかしお前が家族ね。
Maybe he is just gonna be like this.
めっちゃ痩せてる。なんで？
人は動いたら痩せる。
But not that fast.
痩せすぎでしょ。でも
He's taking pictures.
かっこいいっすね。
ところでお前懸賞金の件はどうすんだ。どんでん会はお前を狙い続けるぞ。それは
懸賞金。
She found out.
何の方？
I knew she would.
なんで俺まで。
Yeah, you're in trouble too because he tried to kill him.
ここで遊ぶよ。
なんて強欲な子。
I like that these two are friends now. I need to get her name.
それで、
懸賞金がかけられて殺し屋が襲ってきてる。
なんでそんな大事なこと
Yeah.
黙ってたの？
I knew it. You have to tell your wife this.
こいつはあんたたちに
You can't
何
hide.
も気にせず、ただ純粋に遊園地を楽しんで欲しかった。
It's true, and it's very
ハー
sweet.
ドボイルドじゃねえ
どちら様ですか？
Shouldn't have lied.
か。俺の名はボイル。プロの殺し屋だ。
主人を殺すのとか。
Would you mind not killing my
やめてもらってい
husband?
いですか？
はい。
だいたい隠し通せると思ったの？
心配かけたくなかった。
あなた忘れちゃったの？坂本家家訓その
Oh, there are more than
隠し
one.
事はしないこと。こそこそするくらいなら堂々と片付けてきなさい。
Yeah, she would rather know.
この話終わり。パレード始まっちゃうわよ。
なかなかハードボイルドだな。
Do not call his wife that. It just sounds wrong. But look, see? She was mad you didn't tell her. She made you promise not to do it again.
でも坂本さん、型を
And
つけ
it's
るっ
put
て
to
一
rest.
体どうしたら？
依頼元を潰して俺の懸賞金を取り下げさ。
That's true. They can't keep going after the assassins that are sent after them. They have to cut the snake off at the
まあ
head.
うちのボスなら殺練につてがあるだろうけどな。
じゃああんたどんでん会のボスに聞いてくれよ。
そもそもボスの居場所なんか知らねえし。
You're useless.
人を頼りにしすぎだぞてめえ。
じゃあね。ルーちゃんによろ
I
しく。
love their friendship.
どんでん会の場所結局分かんなかったですけど。
一つ当てがある。
How? How did you turn back?
一日でリバ
In
ウンド
one
しちまっ
day?
た。
おお、あんだけ食えば元に戻るね。
ここだ。
Video rentals.
何これ、B 級感半端ないね。
坂本さん、一体何なんですかここ？
情報屋だ。あらゆる情報を映画にし。
Oh, so depending on the movie you buy,
行くぞ。試写室がある。
it determines what information you get.
この物語
Oh,
ある一人の殺し屋
it's literally all recorded as a movie.
いいビルだな。ここを本拠地にしようぜ。そうだな。
ここが本部みたいで
That's
すね。
crazy.
お会計75万6000円です。
That's so much.
カード、
お金大丈夫ですか？
独身時代の貯金が。
こっちの世界に戻られるんだ。気をつけた方がいいですよ。昔のお仲間が絡んでるかも。
You used to work
どうい
with.
うことだ。
あいにくこの件の映画は未入荷で、私が答え
Who
られ
did you
る
used to
のは
work
ここま
with?
で。
That's a concern.
坂本に会ったらしいな、ナグ
え、坂本くん懐かしいね。元気かな？
何しらばっくれてんだお前。
今日、まあ今いいやろそれは。もうすぐ旦那来るで。
ほらどうもこいつが信用ならね
危ないな。おっきいナイフはメインディッシュに取っとこうよ。
What are you involved in?
獅子葉
She's so pretty.
それ食べない方がいいかも。
料理長。
はい。
You're gonna kill him.
リゾットにたまね
Because of onions? I thought poison.
本日はお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。そうそうたる顔ぶれ。
This is the
誠に
order.
壮観でございます。
皆様じゃねえだろ。あと4人はどこ行った
So
んだ
there are 8 members.
あの3人はいつものこととして赤村のじいさん後編の珍しいな。
So the order is different from the JAA, but
最近
why?
何者かの手により殺連の殺し屋が相次いで惨殺されております。連盟としては一刻も早く皆様に対処していただきたく、オーダーの名のもとに。
ここがどんでんかい本だ。
できるだけ
But would you call what these 3 are doing butchering?
スニーキングミッションだ。
He got boiled.
あのボイルさんがか。
He loves doing like the noose technique.
潜入成功。ボスの部屋は最上階。2階からは窓伝っていけんだよ。映画でもそうしてたろ。
見てた俺も。
妙です、坂本さん。このフロアだけなぜか敵の声が聞こえません。
ついた。
So did they plan for this already somehow? Oh,
やあ坂本くん
it's you.
ナグモ。
見られちゃったか。
なんでここに。
どんでん会のボス含め上層部は全員僕が殺しちゃった。坂本くん悪いけど君にも死んでもらうよ。
Why? He's so fast.
早っ。
Ooh.
冗談びっくりしたでしょ。ごめんって着いた時にはすでに壊滅状態だったんだ。
You're such a liar.
なんて趣味悪いや
I can never tell what's the truth with
調査っ
him.
てとこかな。殺し屋殺しが頻繁に行われてるんだ。
そんなん別に珍しいことじゃないだろ。
殺連に関わりの深い組織の
Yeah, so
殺
this
し
is
屋
what the
100
JAA
人以
came
上
to you with. Someone
この
is
数ヶ月
butchering
惨
them,
殺され
and
て
it's not our group. It's
明ら
not
かな殺連
Sakamoto.
に対するメッセージだよ。
プロの殺し屋の4分の1。
現場
Yeah,
に
it's
必
a
ず
lot.
罰印を残すことからスラー僕らは呼んでる。
X or slur.
僕ら。
オーダーが動いているのか。
オーダーって何？
殺連直属の特務部隊。
Okay, so they are a part of the
殺し屋界
JAA.
の最高戦力。殺連が選定した危険性の高い殺し屋の抹殺を任務とする。ちなみに坂本くんも元オーダーだよ。君たちもスラーには気をつけた方がいい。
俺らはもう殺し屋じゃない。そんなやつ
It doesn't
関係ない
matter. They might still go after you.
僕も詳しいことはわからないけど、一つ言えるのは殺し屋殺しが始まったのと坂本くんに懸賞金がかけられたのが同時期ってこと
So
さ。
it makes Sakamoto look guilty. It makes it look like he's the one taking out the ones that
角度
might
の
come
影
for
響で
him.
無意識に補正がかかってしまいます。一旦離れて描いたイラストが左右対称か確認してみましょう。
Huh.
若干バランスが悪いか。
はあ、しかし結局
That got
振り
very
出しって
dark.
ことっすね。
懸賞金取り下げるのって難しいのね。最近包帯とか絆創膏がよく売れるからいい
Band-Aid sales are up.
いいのか。
坂本くんボイルなんかに手こずってるようじゃこの先本当にヤバいよ。5年のブランクは予想以上に大きかったね。
Yeah.
敵がわからない以上、今の俺たちにできることはいつ襲われてもいいように強くなることだ。
So it's training
つ
arc
まりリ
time.
ハビリっすね。いらっしゃいませ。
Why does this look like
こちらですね。
the lady from the order, just without her veil? Maybe it's just a random person, but it had very similar hair.
毎
Oh my gosh.
なんでバレた？
She didn't.
度なんかデコからキスしてるよ。
Why is she drinking on the job? And that was Sakamoto Days, episode 5. I love the introduction of the order. I think that's a very cool concept to have like the elite force be introduced, ones that will be on Sakamoto's level and above. I love that we had that shapeshifter back, Nagumo, maybe his name was. I'll have to look it up for next episode. But I really like him as a character. I can never tell what he's truly thinking. I never know if he's lying or not. And I find it so fascinating and fun. So I really hope that he continues to pop in from time to time and maybe we'll get a whole episode with him in it one day. That'd be cool. I also want to learn more about the Order characters because they all look so interesting and cool. And I loved the girl with the black hair and the veil. I don't know, something about her just makes me want to know more. And I'm also curious about the other 3 members of the Order that weren't there, that are supposed to be there. I'm very curious about this new villain that we're introducing because he's a problem. And he's very dark. Like the way they portray him at the end where he's painting the blood and like trying to figure out if it's symmetrical or even, it's like, this is a serial killer. And we're not sure why he's taking out hitmen. All we know is that he started to when Mr. Sakamoto got the bounty placed on his head. That gives me 2 conclusions right now. So either this person reveres Mr. Sakamoto and thinks that by taking out all of these hitmen, it will deter hitmen from going after Mr. Sakamoto. Because, you know, all these hitmen are dying. Why are they dying? It could also be, you know what, the second theory actually kind of ties into the first one. So I was thinking it could also be all of these hitmen are dying when there's a bounty placed on Mr. Sakamoto's head. It ties into the fact that maybe Mr. Sakamoto is killing all of these hitmen. Maybe he is. And then this could be this person that's behind the killings X. He could be using this as a way to get revenge on Mr. Sakamoto because maybe this is his way of having others blame Mr. Sakamoto and fight him and try and kill him because of what they perceive him to be doing. Or it could just be like the side effect of, I want Mr. Sakamoto to live, I'm gonna kill all these hitmen that have plans to kill him. Oh, they think Sakamoto is killing them. Well, that's good too, because it just adds to his reputation. So it's either like a fanatic of some sorts, or someone with a grudge against Mr. Sakamoto. I really, really doubt that it's something completely independent just because of the fact it only started happening after the bounty was put on Sakamoto's head. But very interesting episode. I really liked it. I can't wait to dive more into X. I'm very curious about his motivations and his power. They established there are 400 hitmen, and he took out 100 by himself. Or is he by himself? Does he have a partner? What's his power like if he has one? So many questions. I can't wait to learn more. Mr. Sakamoto's wife also found out about the bounty and that he was hiding it from her, and she was justifiably angry, and I'm glad she was able to communicate that and make him see her side of things and why she should be in the know here. It's her life too, and I think he understands that now, and I don't think he will be hiding anything else from her moving on. Especially because she wasn't against him taking out the hitmen at all, as long as it was like non-lethally. Like she was all for him defending them. She just wanted to know what was going on. And I think that's very fair and valid. Also, he did actually revert into his old self because apparently exercise, which is not how bodies work at all. So I don't know if it might just be a comedic thing. It could have to do with powers, since we know powers exist in this world because Mind Reader and Shapeshifter. But that was crazy. I can't believe he had his old body, or his young body. I keep saying old and young, but it really isn't like that. It's really just like he's not even skinny though, like he's still muscular, but I guess his skinny version and then his heavy version. I hate calling it like his fat version because I was fat for many years of my life, and it was only like 2 years ago that I really started changing my eating habits and working out because I knew that, you know, being heavy and being overweight was not good for my body or my health. And so I changed my ways. But I still feel like fat has the wrong connotations that come with it. And so I hate calling him like a fat man because, like, you know, when you hate yourself and you call yourself fat, it's a derogatory term. It's an insult. And I don't want to insult him, if that makes any sense. I know he's not real. I know it doesn't matter if I call him fat because he's not real, but I'm trying not to, even though the show calls him that. Just for my personal feelings, I'm trying to refer to him as heavy or overweight rather than fat. But I do slip up a few times just because I'm hearing it. I'm hearing him being called fat, so of course when I'm going to comment on it, that's going to slip out. But most of the time I'm going to try and call him heavy or overweight, just because I understand personally. But yeah, very cool that he can go between the 2 forms, it seems like, because now he's exercising again because he realizes he needs to get stronger in order to defeat the people coming after him, especially if it's like members of the Order eventually, which I feel like it might be. So I think we're probably going to see him more in his muscular version of himself, but not as often probably as I'm thinking right now. Because he's so iconic. He's so iconic looking in his heavy self that it's like, I kind of do want him to kick everyone's ass like that. I want him to show his strength that way, because you can be strong and heavy. You don't have to have like the dehydrated muscular look to be strong. So I did like that. So I'm like on the fence over whether I want him to keep going back to his muscular form or not. I think they might play it off for comedy more so going forward, and that's completely fine. It's still a really fun show. I love it. I love the characters. The story's really cool. I like how fast-paced everything is, and it makes me laugh, and I love that. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give a like and subscribe, and check out my other shows here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!